Today is Thursday, March 11. My name is Pastor Anthony, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Today our text comes from Romans 8. The Spirit Himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now if we are children, then we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ, if indeed we share in His sufferings, in order that we may also share in His glory. Romans 8, verses 16 and 17. Part of our Christian hope is that God will indeed transform our current frailty into the glorious flourishing of new creation. That does not mean, however, as Pastor Michael alluded to yesterday, that there will not be suffering in the meantime. Indeed, life in a sin-broken world brings us face to face with cruel diseases, tragic accidents, isolation, and much sorrow. Aside from the present circumstances in our own church that remind us of that fact, today also marks exactly 1 year since the WHO declared COVID-19 to be a pandemic. Much suffering indeed. Jesus met these same sufferings. In the unjust and angry opposition to His ministry that would eventually lead to His cross, certainly, but also as He simply trudged along from village to village, witnessing the cruel diseases, infirmities, ostracism, and unfair situations that impacted the lives of so many. Being Jesus, it was in exactly those places of suffering that He brought a foretaste of His coming kingdom through healing, restoration, and embodied fellowship. A taste of the glory of a new creation that all of us will one day share. And we know that we'll share in His glory, because the Holy Spirit Himself testifies with our spirits that we are God's children. We belong to Him in this life and in the next. And as His children, we are heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. Co-heirs who can look forward not only to inheriting the received gift of a new creation, but also to inheriting a role and a purpose beyond this life. We'll join in the family business as co-heirs with Christ, co-rulers as well, stewarding that new creation that we ourselves are a part of. We'll share in the glory of Christ by being ourselves glorified, but also by serving with Him in ways that bring Him glory throughout a world renewed and restored. That is all part of our Christian hope, the glory we await. But for now, we still share in His sufferings in this world, feeling the pain of disease, death, purposelessness, and isolation, especially in the wake of so much death and sorrow. But because we belong to Christ and to His family, we know that suffering is not the last word. We will also share in His glory, the purposeful, community-full glory of a new creation. So as you journey on, go with the blessing of this God. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever He may send you. May He guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May He bring you home rejoicing at the wonders He has shown you. May He bring you home rejoicing once again into our doors.